Hi, welcome to an Autocad 2023 video tutorial. I want to do that Bautile in Autocad. The original design is by Matthias Reppenhagens and you can find his really amazing models on grabcad.com. I've made a drawing, so let's take a look at it. So here it is, and for the first steps you will need these views here, and later on you might need those here. And you could make a screenshot and then follow this exercise step by step if you want. So let's have fun with AutoCAD. Okay, please note that info constraint switch is on. So I want to start with a rectangle from 0 column 0 up to 11,250 column 2,760. Double click. Then I want to move it. Right click, and the base point should be the midpoint here, and it should go to hashtag 00 like that. Then I need a line which goes from the midpoint here to the midpoint over there. Then I need an offset of 850, and I want to offset this line here in that direction. Then let's go for an auto constraint just in case. Let's add a dimension, another one over here, another one from this endpoint to that endpoint. Then maybe fix this point here, and the rest should work. At least I hope so. Let's hide and hide. I will need 2 arcs. So I will need an arc which starts right here, goes up there, maybe like this, and then I want to snap onto that endpoint here. Yes, should go up maybe here and then snap onto that point. Yeah. I need tangency right there, and also tangency from this arc to that line. Let's see if we can add the dimensions. So this should be 6,500, and the other one should be 16,000. 16000. This looks promising. Then I want to mirror those, so go to home, go for that mirror command, the 2D mirror command. I want to mirror this arc and that arc. Right click along that line here. Nope. Add a line from this arc endpoint to that arc endpoint. Maybe hide for the moment that rectangle and also those two. I want to join those, so go for modify join. I want to join these objects here like that. Now this should be a polyline, and now I can make an extrude. And that extrude should be, I want to go for that layer because it's better visible. So I need an extrude with that polyline here. Right click, enter, and that extrude should be 1600. Yeah, great. Now for the chamfers I might need to slice that one here. So maybe bring back those objects, and I want to slice it, so go for a solid, go for slice, and I want to slice that object, right click, and the start point of the slicing plane would be this endpoint here, that one here, then this one here, that one here, so go for the endpoint, okay, and then the third point might be the midpoint of that edge here. So if we can select it, or I could just type in a coordinate, or I could go for this endpoint here, that vertex. Is there a sort of vertex here? Yes, that would be a vertex here. Okay, and enter. And I want to keep both sides. That's okay. And I should be able to do the chamfer. Okay, let's go for the chamfers. So chamfer edge would be this one here and that one. Right click, go for distance, and let's start with 1310. Enter, and 540. Confirm. Confirm. Yeah, this looks okay. Same on the other side, so let's repeat the command. Now go for this edge and that one here. Same values there. Yeah, that would be okay. So enter, enter. Nice. Now a fillet, and that fillet should be 1092. So go for fillet edge on this side. You should go for a chain, of course, and the radius would be 1092. Confirm. Same on the other one. Go for another chain, select here, yes, enter, enter. Looks great. Now I might make a union. Yeah, let's go for a union. Or let's wait till we have the next solid. Okay, I need another rectangle. This time I could draw this on the ZX plane. Yeah, why not? So let's go for the ZX plane. Go for top view. And let's draw a rectangle, REC. Rectangle, which starts at 0, 0. Then goes in this direction. That would be minus 1760 minus 1760, column 11,250. Yeah, and of course this should be on the sketches layer. Okay, now let's make an extrude. So go for extrude with that rectangle here, right click, enter, and make it maybe 160. Then I want to move it, so go for the move command, select it, right click, and I want to go in this direction, and that would be 80 millimeters, so it's centered. Now maybe hide those constraints and go for a union, and I want to make a union with those. Let's select it like that. 4 found, that's interesting. 4, I see only 3. Let's confirm this, and that should be just 1. Oh yeah, I've got maybe 4, because my del object variable is of course set to a different value. Now let's make a fillet, and that fillet should be 1350, 1350, and it should be on this edge here. Enter, enter. Now let's add that fillet along that chain, and that should be a 5000 fillet. So 5000, and it should be a chain, and it should be right there. Enter, enter. Looks good. Now to the opposite side, same, again a chain, select it right there, enter, enter. Great. Now I will need 3 more sketches. Maybe hide the solid, so go for hide objects, that's solid, right click. Now right now I'm on, let's go to the world coordinate system and go for a top view, and like this. I will need a circle here, so let's go for a circle, C for circle, and yeah, if I snap it right there, that's not okay. So I can give it here a distance, and that distance should be 1900, and then it should go up to this endpoint here, or intersection. That's okay. Put this onto the correct layer, and maybe switch the active layer. Now I need a line, go for L, and I want to trim this at least a little bit. Now it doesn't snap. Why? Because somehow this is deactivated. This happens from time to time. I don't know why. Maybe I'm hitting some kind of function button. Now let's go for a trim. I want to trim this line with that circle. Right click. I want to remove this side, that part, and this part. Yeah, and then I could make a surface extrude. So go for surface, go for an extrude, select that arc here, right click, enter, and I want to make it double the size I will need, so that would be like 4000, and then move it in that direction by, yes, by 2000. Okay, see, that's wrong snap, so go for the move command. Where is it? There you go. Select it, continue, and that's interesting how this happens. It's amazing. So again, try to move it. Select it, right click, then select this one here, yes, continue, and it should go down 2000. Nice. Put this onto a different layer, maybe on the blue one. Yeah. Next sketch should be on the YZ plane. So go for the YZ plane, take a top view, and maybe hide that surface. I need another circle, and that circle should have a radius of 5790. And so this should be in that direction, 5790, and the radius should be 5790. 790. Yeah, I need another line, maybe like that here. Okay, go for a trim. This should be trimmed with that one. Right click, remove those. Okay, enter. And now I need another surface extrude with that arc. Right click, enter, and it should go up to this point. Yeah, and put this onto the solid plus layer in this case, and then hide it. So the last sketch should be on the, let's go back to the world coordinate system, should be on the ZX plane. Yes, so go for the ZX plane, go for top view, and it should be an arc which starts somewhere here and goes in that direction. So I think it should start at 5000. So maybe just draw a circle and move it to the correct place. That should work, hopefully. So let's go for a circle and put it somewhere, doesn't really matter. And the radius is 16,000. 16,000. Okay, and I want to move it, so go for move, select it, right click, and this, I want to go for the quadrant. Yes, so let's go for the quadrant, this quadrant here, and that should be put and that distance would be 5000. Yeah, that's great. And now I want to trim that circle with that rectangle. Right click, and I want to remove this outer one and this one here. Looks good. Now let's make an extrude with that arc, surface extrude. Select this one here, right click, enter, and again I'll make it more than double, so it's 6000. Then I want to move it, so go for home, go for the move command, select it, right click here in, yes I know, in that direction, and that would be 3000. Put it onto a different layer. Okay, let's bring back all that stuff. Maybe go to layer solid minus, yes, and switch off layer 0 because I want to hide elements there. And let's start here with slicing. So go for solid, go for slice. I want to slice this solid. Right click, and I want to use that surface here, this one. Yeah, and I want to keep this side. And okay, let's move this onto the layer 0, so it's hidden. Okay, then go for another slice. I want to slice again this solid here. Right click. I want to use another surface, this surface, and I want to keep again this side here. Great, put this one onto layer 0 as well. You cannot delete it, because if you delete it, the trim or the slice will be gone. So last one, another slice. I want to slice this one here, right click, again with the surface, this surface, right click, no, select this side to keep, and put this again onto the layer 0. Nice. Let's hide the sketches. Great. Now I need 2 fillets. And let's go for a radius of 30 or 40. And maybe I should switch to wireframe because it's better to see. So maybe go to wireframe. And let's take a look. Yeah. So go for fillet edge, right click, go for radius, go for, let's say, 30. And go for a chain. And I want to use this edge here. Yes. And yeah, looks good. Enter, enter. Repeat the command. Go for another chain on this edge. Yes, enter, enter. And then I want to have another one. Enter. With the same radius, another chain here. So we'll see if it goes all around. This one here, nope. So let's select it like that. Enter. This didn't work here. That's interesting. So maybe that's okay. So why? I don't know. So let's try once more. Maybe try a different radius. Maybe a smaller one. Let's try 20. Again, go for a chain. Yeah, this does it. That does it. But yeah, it should go all around. The preview looks at least okay, and now it's done. Great. What's left to do? A shell. So let's go to realistic and try to shell this. So for that shell, thickness of 100 in this case will not work. You have to use different sizes for the fillets in order to do that. So I want to do it with a value which works. So go for a shell, select the solid, select the face which should be removed, right click, and in this case I want to enter a value of 20 because it will work. And okay, and I'm done. So I hope this was helpful. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help. And you could follow me also on Facebook, GrabCAD, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.